Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that affects each and every one of us: money. We all have it, we all needed it, and we all want more of it. But how often do we stop and reflect on the wisdom of where we keep it? You see, money is not a master, it's a tool. A tool that can either serve us or destroy us, depending on how wisely we use it. You may ask, what do you mean by how wisely we use it? Well, I want you to understand that money, in its purest form, is meant to help us achieve our dreams, support our families, and empower us to make a difference in the world. But if we don't use wisdom in managing it, we may find ourselves trapped by the very thing that was meant to serve us. Let me give you 7 places where you should never keep your money. 1, under your mattress. Some may say it's convenient, some may say it's a safe hidden spot. But in reality, it's dangerous. First, it's vulnerable to theft. But even more dangerous, your money is not growing, it's stagnating. Wealth is not built by hiding it in places where it cannot work for you. Invest it, grow it, let it serve you. 2, in places where you have no control. Trusting your money to systems or people that are not trustworthy would inevitably lead to loss. Look around, how many have invested in schemes or systems that promise to multiply their wealth, only to end up with empty pockets? Trust is key, but it must be founded on wisdom. Never place your money where you cannot see it, monitor it, or control it. 3, in your wallet or purse, unprotected. It might seem harmless, but leaving money in places like this makes it highly susceptible to theft. Not only that, but it invites unnecessary risk and carelessness into your life. Wealth requires protection, discipline, and thoughtfulness. A wallet can be stolen, lost, or even simply worn out. 4, in the wrong bank accounts. Many people think that keeping money in an ordinary savings account is a wise decision, but consider this: most savings accounts don't even outpace inflation. You could be losing value over time, even though you're saving. If you want your money to grow, invest it in avenues that protect your purchasing power and allow for expansion. 5, in quick fix solutions. Never place your money in things that promise instant returns without doing your due diligence. Wealth is a result of long-term thinking and patience. Fast money is often the quickest way to lose everything. 6, in places of emotional attachment. Sometimes we make emotional decisions with our money. Maybe we keep it tied to things or people because of sentimental reasons. But when money is connected to emotion instead of logic, it opens the door to poor financial choices. Don't let your emotions dictate where your resources go. Your wealth is too valuable for that. 7, in places where you're not learning or growing. Money should not just sit in a place where you're not learning how to manage it. If you're not growing in your financial understanding, your wealth will remain stagnant. The key to wealth is education, discipline, and constant growth. Invest in knowledge and let it be your guide in making wise financial decisions. Remember, my friends, the places where you choose to keep your money speak volumes about your mindset toward wealth. Are you treating it like a tool to achieve your life's purpose? Or are you letting it sit idle, exposed, and vulnerable? Let me leave you with this: financial discipline is not just about keeping money in safe places. It's about creating a mindset that attracts prosperity and wealth. It's about understanding that your money is not just for you, it is a tool that can change your life and the lives of others. Use it wisely, protect it diligently, and let it grow so that it can serve you, your family, and your greater purpose. Money is often viewed as the ultimate goal, the thing we all strive to attain. But in reality, money is not meant to be the master of our lives. It is merely a tool. Just like any tool, it is only as valuable as the way we choose to use it. Too often, we let money dictate our decisions, our mindset, and even our values. When we allow money to become our master, we risk losing control over what truly matters: our purpose, our relationships, and our well-being. Think about it. Money is just paper, numbers on a screen, or digital transactions. It doesn't have power in and of itself. It's when we allow it to hold power over us that it begins to control us. Our desires for more money, the fear of not having enough, or the obsession with accumulating wealth can lead us down paths of stress, anxiety, and even despair. Many people are caught in the relentless chase for money. never stopping to consider if they're actually using it to fulfill their deeper desires or if it's using them. When money is treated as a tool, it serves us. It becomes a means to an end, a means to build our future, secure our families, and fulfill our dreams. It helps us pursue education, build businesses, invest in relationships, and create a legacy. Money should be an enabler, a resource that opens doors, but it should never be the driving force that defines our lives. To use money as a tool effectively, we must first understand our purpose. Why do we want money in the first place? What are we willing to exchange for it? And what will we do with it once we have it? When we answer these questions, we begin to see money in a new light, not as an end, but as a means of accomplishing greater things. It is through this understanding that we can make better choices with our money. We can choose to invest in things that align with our values, to put it into ventures that contribute to our long-term goals, and to use it in ways that enrich not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. When money becomes a tool that we control, we open ourselves to greater freedom, purpose, and fulfillment. Wisdom is the foundation of every wise financial decision. Without it, even the best financial strategies or the largest sums of money can lead to failure. In a world driven by quick fixes and instant gratification, the ability to make sound, thoughtful financial choices is more important than ever. Wisdom allows us to see beyond the immediate temptation of wealth and to understand the long-term implications of our actions. It helps us avoid impulsive decisions that can lead to unnecessary debt, poor investments, or missed opportunities. When we approach financial decisions with wisdom, we are guided not by fleeting emotions or external pressures, but by a clear understanding of our goals, values, and circumstances. We take the time to think about what we truly need and whether a particular purchase, investment, or business venture will align with those needs. It's about understanding that not every opportunity is worth pursuing, and not every decision should be driven by the desire for immediate returns. The importance of wisdom in financial decisions extends beyond simply knowing what to do with our money. It also involves knowing how to manage risk, when to say no, and when to wait for a better opportunity. Wise financial decisions take into account not just the potential for gain, but the possibility of loss, and they make provisions for both. This means understanding that money is not an unlimited resource, and that making thoughtful, deliberate choices is far more powerful than rushing into decisions based on fear or desire. Moreover, wisdom teaches us that financial prosperity isn't just about accumulating wealth, it's about creating a sustainable financial future. Wise decisions ensure that we do not only build wealth, but also preserve it. We begin to see the bigger picture and make investments that will pay off in the long run, even if they don't provide immediate rewards. By cultivating wisdom, we learn how to differentiate between what is essential for our future and what is merely a temporary, fleeting distraction. In financial matters, wisdom also enables us to seek guidance when needed. No one person has all the answers, and recognizing that is a sign of strength. The wise person knows when to ask for help, whether that means consulting with a financial advisor, learning from those who have gone before us, or educating ourselves on different aspects of managing wealth. Finally, the importance of wisdom in financial decisions lies in its ability to shape our relationship with money. When we approach money with wisdom, we understand that it is not the ultimate source of fulfillment or happiness. Rather, money is a tool that can enhance our lives, but it should never be the sole focus of our existence. Wisdom helps us strike the balance between enjoying the fruits of our labor and remaining grounded in our broader purpose. It allows us to make decisions that bring us closer to our long-term objectives, whether that be financial freedom, personal growth, or contributing to the well-being of others. The principle of safety is essential when it comes to managing money. Safety isn't just about securing physical assets from theft or damage, but also about ensuring that your wealth is protected from financial instability, bad decisions, or unnecessary risks. It's about creating a foundation of security that allows your wealth to grow without being jeopardized by reckless actions, unforeseen events, or opportunistic risks. Safety means making sure that your money is stored in places that safeguard it from potential losses, whether those losses come from inflation, market volatility, or fraudulent schemes. It's about taking precautionary steps to shield your finances from harm. Just as you would lock your doors at night or ensure your home against fire, you must take active measures to ensure your financial resources are secure. This doesn't mean avoiding all risks, because some risks are necessary for growth, but it does mean avoiding reckless gambles that threaten your financial well-being. In a world where there are countless opportunities to invest, many of them promising quick returns, the principle of safety teaches us to evaluate every option critically. High returns often come with high risks. Therefore, it's crucial to weigh the potential reward against the likelihood of loss and to make sure that any financial move we make is backed by solid knowledge, research, and a clear understanding of the risks involved. Money is a resource that can be easily lost if we allow ourselves to be swept up by impulse or the allure of fast profits. The principle of safety also applies to ensuring that our wealth is diversified. Instead of putting all of our resources into one investment or saving method, we spread them out across different areas. This minimizes the risk of losing everything if one investment fails or if a market shifts unexpectedly. Safety in finance is about finding the right balance between keeping funds secure and allowing them to grow at a reasonable pace without subjecting them to unnecessary exposure. Another element of safety involves creating an emergency fund, a financial cushion that protects us from unexpected events like illness, job loss, or sudden expenses. By setting aside resources for the unforeseen, we can weather storms without destabilizing our entire financial structure. This safety net allows us to continue pursuing our long-term financial goals while giving us the peace of mind to handle life's uncertainties. In addition, protecting your wealth involves understanding legal safeguards and ensuring that your finances are organized in a way that is legally sound. Having proper insurance, understanding your rights, and protecting your assets through legal channels are all integral parts of safeguarding your wealth. This isn't about fear, it's about building a strategy that ensures you can thrive without being blindsided by risks that could have been avoided. Safety is also about peace of mind. When we safeguard our finances, we remove the anxiety that often accompanies financial uncertainty. The fear of losing everything can cloud our judgment, pushing us to make poor decisions. But when we know that our wealth is protected, whether through wise investments, insurance, savings, or diversification, we are free to make choices that will benefit our future without the burden of fear holding us back. It gives us the clarity to pursue wealth with confidence and wisdom. By embracing the principle of safety, we learn that protecting our wealth is not just about shielding ourselves from immediate losses. It's about creating a stable and secure foundation from which we can build and grow. It's about preparing ourselves for both the good and the bad, knowing that regardless of the challenges we face, we have created a resilient system that will carry us through. Financial discipline is the cornerstone of sustainable wealth and long-term financial success. It is the practice of consistently making responsible and well-thought-out decisions with money, even when it might be tempting to do otherwise. Discipline in finances is not about restricting yourself from enjoying life. Rather, it's about controlling impulses and aligning your financial habits with your greater goals and values. It requires commitment, focus, and the ability to prioritize long-term security over short-term gratification. At its core, financial discipline involves understanding that every financial decision, no matter how small, has a cumulative effect. Whether it's buying a cup of coffee every morning, splurging on an expensive item that isn't necessary, or delaying the payment of a bill, these decisions add up. In the same way that savings and investments grow over time, bad habits also compound. What may seem like an innocent purchase in the moment can lead to a significant drain on resources over time. Financial discipline demands that we recognize these patterns and take control before small actions become habits that shape our financial future in negative ways. A key element of financial discipline is budgeting. Creating a clear, realistic budget that accounts for all sources of income and expenses allows us to see where our money is going. It helps us differentiate between needs and wants, making it easier to allocate money in a way that serves our goals. A disciplined budget ensures that we are not living beyond our means and that we are setting aside enough for savings, investments, and emergencies. Without this structure, it's easy to fall into a cycle of spending without awareness, which often leads to debt and financial instability. Another important aspect of financial discipline is learning to delay gratification. We live in a world where instant gratification is constantly within reach. From fast food deliveries to online shopping, everything is available at the touch of a button. However, the ability to delay gratification is critical when it comes to building wealth. Financial discipline teaches us to resist the urge to buy something that is not aligned with our long-term goals, to save and invest rather than spend on fleeting desires. By practicing delayed gratification, we make decisions that may not bring immediate satisfaction but will lead to greater rewards in the future. In addition to budgeting and delaying gratification, financial discipline also means being strategic with debt. Managing debt effectively is a crucial part of building financial stability. It involves understanding when and how to borrow, as well as creating a plan to pay off debts systematically. Discipline is required to avoid excessive borrowing and to focus on paying down high-interest debts first rather than simply making minimum payments. It also means avoiding the temptation to take on debt for things that do not add value to your life or contribute to your overall financial well-being. Investing is another key component of financial discipline. Investing your money wisely requires a long-term outlook and the discipline to resist the urge to chase short-term gains. A disciplined investor focuses on growing wealth steadily through smart choices, such as contributing regularly to retirement funds or investing in diverse assets. It's about sticking to a plan and resisting the impulse to make hasty decisions based on market fluctuations or fear of missing out on the latest trend. Financial discipline is also deeply connected to self-control. It's about making choices that align with your values and goals, even when those choices are not the easiest or most immediately gratifying. For example, it might be tempting to overspend during the holiday season, but a disciplined person understands that the money saved can be used more effectively in the future, such as for an investment or an emergency fund. It requires resisting the temptation to live in the moment at the expense of future security. Moreover, financial discipline teaches the importance of saving and preparing for the future. This is more than just putting money aside for retirement. It's about building a cushion for life's unexpected moments. Life is unpredictable, and the ability to weather financial storms without relying on credit or loans is a reflection of strong financial discipline. Saving for emergencies, planning for healthcare, and securing your financial future are all components of discipline that ensure we don't get caught off guard by unforeseen circumstances. The essence of financial discipline is creating a mindset of responsibility and foresight. It's about setting clear, actionable financial goals and adhering to the habits that will help you achieve them. It's the ability to make sacrifices now in order to secure a better tomorrow. It's about consistency, choosing to do the right thing over and over again, even when the right thing isn't the most convenient or the easiest path. By cultivating financial discipline, we take control of our lives and our future. We become stewards of our resources, using them wisely, building a legacy, and setting a powerful example for others to follow. Financial discipline, when practiced consistently, becomes not just a series of actions, but a mindset that transforms our relationship with money, turning it from a source of stress into a tool for creating freedom, security, and a fulfilled life. The law of trust is a fundamental principle in both personal and financial relationships. Trust is the foundation upon which all meaningful connections are built, whether it's with people, institutions, or even systems. Trusting the right people and entities with your resources can lead to great prosperity, but misplaced trust can result in loss, regret, and damage that may take years to repair. In matters of finance, trust becomes a critical factor in how we handle our wealth, how we invest, and how we build sustainable relationships that benefit our long-term goals. When it comes to managing money, trust is about placing your resources in places where they are handled with integrity, responsibility, and foresight. You trust a bank to hold your money safely, and you trust an investment manager to manage your portfolio wisely. But trust isn't just about relying on institutions, it's about relying on systems, policies, and people who have proven their reliability and competence. It's about understanding that where you place your money reflects your values, your judgment, and your long-term vision. Without this trust, your wealth can be vulnerable to mismanagement or even exploitation. The law of trust teaches us to make careful decisions about where to place our money and with whom. Just as we would not entrust the safety of our family to someone we don't know or trust, we should not place our financial resources in systems or with individuals that do not demonstrate reliability or transparency. Trust is earned, not given lightly. It is built over time through consistency, honesty, and demonstrated capability. It requires a careful examination of character, track record, and accountability. When you entrust your resources to someone, you are not only giving them access to your wealth, but also to your future. A breach of that trust can have long-lasting consequences far beyond a mere financial loss. Moreover, trust is a reciprocal relationship. The more you trust someone with your wealth, the more they should demonstrate their worthiness of that trust. Trust is not a one-way street. It requires communication, transparency, and performance. When you place your money in the hands of a financial advisor, for example, you trust that they will make decisions in your best interest with the highest degree of skill and integrity. In return, they must show you the results of their work and keep you informed. So the trust you placed in them is not misplaced. In a broader sense, the law of trust also applies to the way we view and handle our own finances. Trusting ourselves is essential to financial success. We must have faith in our ability to make wise decisions, even when the road ahead is unclear. Trusting ourselves means recognizing our worth and understanding that we have the knowledge, discipline, and foresight to make choices that will lead us to financial freedom. It involves learning to trust our instincts while also being open to guidance and education that can strengthen our decisions. When we trust ourselves, we are more likely to stick to our financial plans and follow through on our commitments. The law of trust also extends to how we build wealth over time. Investments, savings, and financial security are all tied to trust in the systems that help our money grow. When you choose to invest in stocks, bonds, or real estate, you are trusting in the systems and structures that allow these investments to produce returns. The key is to ensure that these systems are trustworthy, regulated, transparent, and reliable. Similarly, building trust with your financial institutions ensures that your wealth is managed properly and that your resources are being treated with the respect and care they deserve. Trust also goes hand in hand with risk management. Every financial decision carries some level of risk, but the key to managing risk effectively is to place your resources in environments where trust can be maintained. If you put your money in volatile, unreliable ventures, you're placing your wealth in an area of uncertainty where the law of trust is not honored. But when you invest in trustworthy, stable environments, you are better equipped to manage the risks involved. Trust allows you to take calculated risks, knowing that the institutions or systems you're working with will do their part in managing those risks responsibly. At its core, the law of trust is about building a solid foundation for your financial future. Trusting the right people, systems, and institutions allows you to build wealth that is secure, sustainable, and aligned with your values. It is about surrounding yourself with trustworthy partners and learning to make decisions that reflect not only your financial aspirations, but also your ethical and moral standards. By understanding and applying the law of trust, you empower yourself to make decisions that will protect and grow your wealth, ensuring that the resources you've worked hard to accumulate are treated with the care and respect they deserve. The power of habits is a driving force behind every aspect of our lives, and nowhere is this more apparent than in the realm of finance. Our financial outcomes, whether we achieve wealth or face financial struggle, are largely determined by the habits we cultivate. Habits shape our daily choices, influencing how we save, spend, invest, and even how we think about money. They are the invisible forces that either push us forward or hold us back, and the impact on our financial well-being is profound and undeniable. At the core of financial success is the ability to develop positive habits that align with our long-term goals. These habits don't happen overnight. They are built through consistent actions, intentional choices, and then discipline. Whether it's saving a certain percentage of income every month, consistently paying off debt, or investing regularly, these seemingly small actions accumulate over time, building the foundation for financial stability and growth. The power of these habits lies in their ability to compound. Just like interest accrues in a savings account, positive financial habits compound over time, creating results that might not be immediately visible but are incredibly powerful in the long run. On the flip side, negative financial habits can derail our progress. Habits like impulsive spending, procrastination in saving, or ignoring financial planning can result in missed opportunities, debt accumulation, and the feeling of being stuck. These habits often arise from a lack of awareness or a desire for instant gratification. However, just as good habits can build wealth, bad habits can erode it, leading to unnecessary financial stress and setbacks. The key is to identify these negative patterns early and replace them with healthier, more productive habits that lead to long-term financial success. The power of habits also extends to how we think about money. Our mindset, formed by repeated thoughts and actions, influences how we approach financial decisions. If we habitually think of money as something scarce, we may approach finances with fear or scarcity, making decisions based on insecurity rather than opportunity. However, by developing the habit of thinking abundantly, of seeing money as a tool for growth, opportunities, and experiences, we shift our perspective in ways that lead to more positive financial outcomes. Habits of gratitude, patience, and strategic thinking can reshape how we see wealth, turning it into something we work with rather than something we constantly worry about. Developing a habit of financial education is another critical aspect of harnessing the power of habits for success. People who make a habit of continuously learning about money, investments, markets, and personal finance are better equipped to make informed decisions that support their goals. Financial literacy isn't something that comes naturally to everyone. But by committing to regular learning, whether through books, podcasts, seminars, or seeking advice from experts, one can transform their financial outlook. Over time, this habit of knowledge acquisition enhances our decision-making abilities, helping us avoid common mistakes and maximize our financial potential. In the realm of investing, habits can significantly influence the growth of wealth. The habit of investing consistently, regardless of market conditions, often proves more effective than waiting for the perfect time to enter the market. People who make investing a habit tend to see better returns over the long term because their consistent contributions, compounded over time, create wealth. Those who wait for ideal market conditions or try to time their investments based on short-term fluctuations often miss out on the steady growth that a disciplined, habitual approach brings. Consistency in investing, even in small amounts, can result in significant wealth accumulation over time. Financial discipline itself is another habit that contributes to financial power. Those who develop the habit of budgeting, tracking expenses, and sticking to a financial plan have a clearer view of their financial situation. They know exactly where their money is going and can make more informed choices about where to allocate resources. This discipline helps avoid the trap of living paycheck to paycheck and creates a clear path toward financial independence. By making this practice a regular part of life, individuals begin to gain a sense of control over their finances, making it easier to save, invest, and plan for the future. The habits we form around money can also impact our ability to build and nurture relationships. Financial stability and responsibility can foster trust and respect in personal and business relationships. People who demonstrate financial discipline and wisdom often attract like-minded individuals and opportunities. Conversely, poor financial habits can strain relationships, whether it's with a spouse, business partners, or clients. Habits of transparency, open communication about money, and shared financial goals can strengthen bonds and create an environment where both parties work together to achieve mutual success. The most powerful thing about habits is their ability to change the course of our lives without requiring constant effort. Once positive financial habits are ingrained, they begin to operate automatically, requiring little conscious thought. These habits then form the building blocks of success, providing a steady foundation from which financial growth can flourish. Similarly, breaking bad habits, while challenging, is also a powerful tool for transformation. By making small intentional changes, it is possible to reshape financial habits and over time completely shift one's financial trajectory. Ultimately, the power of habits lies in their ability to shape our behavior, thoughts, and actions in ways that either support or hinder our goals. In the context of finance, small, consistent actions, whether it's saving a portion of income, making informed investments, or avoiding unnecessary debt, compound over time, leading to results that are far greater than the sum of their parts. When we understand and harness the power of habits, we unlock the potential for a life of financial freedom, stability, and growth. The value of long-term thinking cannot be overstated, especially when it comes to financial success. In a world that constantly pushes for instant gratification, the ability to think beyond the immediate moment and plan for the future is a rare and powerful skill. Long-term thinking is about making decisions today that will pay off over time, even if the benefits aren't immediately visible. It's about understanding that wealth, success, and stability are built over time through consistent actions and wise choices that are grounded in a vision for the future. At the heart of long-term thinking is the recognition that our actions have consequences, and those consequences extend far beyond the present moment. Every financial decision, from how we spend our money to how we invest it, impacts not only our immediate situation but also our future. For example, putting money into a savings account or an investment today may not seem significant in the short term, but over time, those small contributions compound, creating significant wealth. On the other hand, spending impulsively or ignoring the need for savings can lead to financial stress and missed opportunities down the road. Long-term thinking encourages patience and delayed gratification, recognizing that the most worthwhile rewards often require time and persistence. Whether it's investing in the stock market, building a career, or cultivating relationships, the best outcomes typically come from sustained effort. In financial matters, this could mean choosing to invest in a retirement plan or education, even when the payoff is decades away. While it may be tempting to focus on immediate desires or to take shortcuts in the hope of quick gains, long-term thinking reminds us that true wealth and fulfillment are built through dedication and perseverance. This mindset also helps us navigate challenges and setbacks with resilience. Life is full of uncertainties, economic downturns, personal losses, health challenges, and these can often disrupt our financial plans. However, long-term thinkers are better equipped to weather these storms because they have a broader perspective. They understand that short-term struggles don't define the future, and that steady, thoughtful action will eventually lead them back on track. They also recognize the importance of building a solid financial foundation that can withstand the inevitable ups and downs of life. When we focus on long-term goals, we also begin to make decisions that align more closely with our values and vision. Instead of reacting to external pressures or the latest trends, we are more likely to make decisions that serve our deeper goals. Whether that's investing in a home, prioritizing education, or building a business, long-term thinking allows us to set a course that is true to who we are and what we want to achieve. It removes the distraction of fleeting desires and helps us focus on what truly matters in the long run. Moreover, long-term thinking is not just about financial gain, it's also about creating a legacy. Wealth, when built with a long-term mindset, is not just about accumulating money, it's about creating something of value that can be passed down to future generations. It's about making decisions today that will benefit not only ourselves, but also our families, communities, and the world at large. This could mean establishing a family trust, creating opportunities for the next generation, or supporting causes that align with our values. The impact of long-term thinking extends far beyond our personal wealth. It becomes a way of shaping the future for those who come after us. Long-term thinking also fosters a greater sense of purpose. When we understand that our financial decisions today are stepping stones toward a bigger vision, we can approach them with more intentionality. There's a greater sense of satisfaction in knowing that each choice, no matter how small, is part of a larger picture. This clarity helps us stay motivated even when the path forward is not immediately clear. We can find joy in the process of building, knowing that every effort is contributing to something more significant. The value of long-term thinking extends into how we manage resources too. It encourages us to plan for the future in a way that ensures sustainability. Whether it's managing our money, investing in assets, or allocating our time and energy, thinking long-term allows us to make decisions that are not just advantageous today, but that will continue to provide benefits far into the future. It leads us to prioritize what's important, whether it's saving for retirement, investing in real estate, or ensuring financial security for our families. Additionally, long-term thinking is essential in minimizing risks and avoiding decisions driven by fear or short-term market fluctuations. In the world of investments, for example, short-term thinking can often lead to panic selling during market downturns or chasing high-risk, high-reward opportunities that promise quick returns but offer no sustainable future. Those who think long-term, however, are more likely to stick to a plan, weather market volatility, and stay the course, trusting that their investments will grow over time. The ability to hold firm in the face of short-term noise and focus on long-term growth is one of the defining characteristics of financially successful individuals and businesses. Another aspect of long-term thinking is the ability to plan and prepare for the unexpected. Life is unpredictable, and financial setbacks are inevitable. Those who embrace long-term thinking understand the importance of building financial reserves, diversifying investments, and creating systems that provide flexibility and security even in times of crisis. By planning for the unexpected, they are better prepared to handle financial challenges without derailing their long-term goals. In conclusion, long-term thinking is not just a strategy for building wealth, it's a mindset that transforms how we approach every decision in life. It encourages us to see the bigger picture, to make choices that align with our deepest values, and to build something that lasts. In a world that often seeks instant results, the ability to look ahead with patience, discipline, and purpose is one of the most powerful tools for success. Through long-term thinking, we create the space to grow, to endure, and to leave a meaningful legacy for future generations. The significance of accessibility is profound in every area of life, and its importance is especially evident when it comes to financial matters. Accessibility is about ensuring that resources, opportunities, and information are available and reachable by all, regardless of circumstances, background, or status. In a financial context, accessibility means that individuals have the tools, knowledge, and platforms necessary to make informed decisions, manage their wealth, and participate in economic opportunities. When financial systems and services are made accessible to everyone, it empowers people to take control of their financial futures, which is key to fostering financial equality and long-term prosperity. The ability to access financial services is a fundamental aspect of economic participation. Without accessibility to banking services, investment opportunities, or credit, individuals are at a distinct disadvantage. They may find it difficult to save money, take out loans for education or home ownership, or even participate in the broader economy. This lack of access can create a cycle of poverty and financial instability, limiting opportunities for personal and community growth. By improving accessibility, we allow people to engage fully in the financial system, making it possible for them to build wealth, secure loans, invest in businesses, and achieve long-term financial goals. One of the most powerful aspects of accessibility is that it levels the playing field. Financial accessibility means that everyone, regardless of socioeconomic background, has the potential to improve their financial situation. Historically, many communities have faced systemic barriers that prevented them from accessing financial services. Discrimination, geographic isolation, or lack of education have all played a role in creating an unequal financial landscape. However, with advancements in technology and the growth of inclusive financial services, the landscape is changing. Mobile banking, online investing platforms, and financial education tools have made it easier for people to access financial services in ways that were previously unavailable. This democratization of finance helps to break down the barriers that have kept many people from achieving financial stability. Accessibility also plays a critical role in financial literacy. It's not just about having access to financial products and services, it's also about having the knowledge to use them effectively. Financial education is a vital tool for empowering individuals to make sound financial decisions. When people have access to reliable information about budgeting, saving, investing, and managing debt, they can navigate the complexities of personal finance with confidence. Without this knowledge, even the most accessible financial products can become overwhelming or misused. By ensuring that financial literacy resources are accessible to everyone, we create a more informed population that can make better financial choices, leading to stronger economies and more prosperous communities. In addition to education, technology has drastically improved accessibility to financial services. With just a smartphone, individuals can access banking services, track spending, transfer money, and even invest in global markets. The rise of fintech financial technology has transformed how people interact with money, providing convenience and flexibility that were previously unimaginable. For example, peer-to-peer lending platforms and online payment systems like PayPal and Venmo have made it possible for people to send money across the globe with ease. While investment apps like Robinhood allow anyone to trade stocks and build portfolios without needing large sums of money to start. These innovations have opened up financial markets to a broader audience, making wealth-building tools more accessible and affordable than ever before. Accessibility also has a broader impact on communities. When people in a community can access financial services, it leads to greater economic stability for the community as a whole. People who are able to save and invest are more likely to contribute to local businesses, create jobs, and stimulate the local economy. This cycle of prosperity is further strengthened when financial institutions are accessible in underserved areas, providing necessary resources for people to invest in homes, businesses, and education. By expanding accessibility to these communities, we help build stronger, more resilient economies that are capable of thriving in a rapidly changing world. Moreover, accessibility in finance supports greater innovation and entrepreneurship. When individuals have access to capital, they are more likely to start businesses and contribute to the economy in creative and transformative ways. Entrepreneurs rely on accessible funding sources, whether through traditional banks, microloans, or venture capital, to bring their ideas to life. Without this accessibility, many potentially game-changing businesses and innovations would never come to fruition. By making capital more accessible, we encourage innovation, job creation, and economic growth. For businesses, the significance of accessibility is equally important. Organizations that offer accessible financial products and services are able to tap into a broader customer base, fostering growth and building loyalty. Making services available to a wider audience, whether through mobile-friendly platforms, easy-to-navigate websites, or flexible payment options, allows businesses to serve the needs of more people, expanding their reach and impact. Furthermore, when businesses prioritize accessibility, they also enhance their reputation, demonstrating a commitment to inclusion and equity, which builds trust with customers. The importance of accessibility extends beyond just financial products and services. It's also about access to opportunities. Equal access to opportunities for advancement, whether in education, employment, or business, is essential for economic mobility. When people have access to education, job opportunities, and career advancement, they are more likely to improve their financial standing. Likewise, access to affordable healthcare, transportation, and housing are all intertwined with financial accessibility. Ensuring that these basic needs are met helps create a more secure financial foundation for individuals and families, allowing them to thrive in the long term. Finally, the significance of accessibility is also about inclusion. Financial systems that are accessible to everyone, regardless of income level, race, gender, or geographical location, help to create a more inclusive and just society. Financial inclusion fosters equality, allowing people from all walks of life to participate in the economy and build wealth. This inclusivity strengthens society as a whole, helping to bridge gaps and reduce disparities between different groups. In conclusion, accessibility is at the core of financial empowerment, economic development, and societal well-being. Ensuring that everyone has access to financial services, information, and opportunities is essential for building a strong, inclusive, and prosperous future. By improving accessibility, we create the foundation for individuals, families, businesses, and communities to thrive, driving growth and stability across economies. The role of spiritual wealth transcends the physical and material aspects of wealth, offering a deeper and more profound sense of fulfillment. While financial wealth can provide comfort, security, and opportunity, spiritual wealth is what gives life true meaning and purpose. Spiritual wealth is the richness that comes from inner peace, purpose, and connection to something greater than oneself. It is not measured by the size of one's bank account, but by the depth of one's relationships, the quality of one's character, and the sense of alignment with values that transcend worldly desires. At the heart of spiritual wealth is the idea of contentment. In a world that often equates success with the accumulation of material possessions, spiritual wealth offers a different measure of success, one based on inner satisfaction and peace of mind. When individuals cultivate spiritual wealth, they begin to see life through a lens of gratitude and appreciation. They recognize that true fulfillment doesn't come from external sources, but from within. This realization shifts the focus away from constantly striving for more material possessions and instead directs attention to nurturing relationships, personal growth, and self-discovery. Spiritual wealth allows individuals to find joy in simple moments, in being present, and in the beauty of life as it unfolds. Another crucial aspect of spiritual wealth is the sense of purpose it provides. Material wealth, while valuable, can sometimes lead to confusion or lack of direction if it is pursued solely for its own sake. However, when people align their financial pursuits with their deeper sense of purpose and values, they begin to experience a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond money. Spiritual wealth enables individuals to view their work, their relationships, and their lives as part of a greater journey. It helps them connect to a sense of calling, whether it's helping others, creating something meaningful, or contributing to the world in a positive way. This deeper sense of purpose not only enriches personal life, but also brings a greater sense of fulfillment to everything one does. Spiritual wealth is also linked to a sense of balance and harmony. Financial success and material possessions can easily become sources of stress, anxiety, or even greed when they are pursued without a sense of balance. In contrast, spiritual wealth promotes a holistic approach to life where every aspect, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, is considered. It encourages individuals to create harmony between their work, their relationships, and their inner lives. Those who are spiritually wealthy are less likely to be overwhelmed by the demands of modern life and are more adept at handling stress and adversity with grace and resilience. They have a wellspring of inner strength that enables them to navigate challenges without losing their sense of purpose or peace. The role of spiritual wealth also plays a significant part in fostering generosity and compassion. A spiritually wealthy person understands that wealth is not only about personal gain, but also about the ability to give and contribute to the well-being of others. This spiritual wealth nurtures a mindset of abundance, where giving does not deplete but enriches. This mindset leads to acts of kindness, support, and sharing, which benefit not just the recipient, but also the giver. The act of giving, whether it's time, resources, or love, generates a sense of connection and fulfillment that money alone cannot provide. In this way, spiritual wealth is closely tied to the well-being of the community and the collective good. Furthermore, spiritual wealth brings a profound sense of peace, something that material wealth alone cannot guarantee. In today's world, where competition and materialism often dictate how success is defined, spiritual wealth offers an alternative. The peace that comes from knowing one's worth is not defined by possessions, status, or external approval. Instead, it is grounded in the understanding that true wealth comes from one's ability to live authentically, to act with integrity, and to remain grounded in one's values regardless of the circumstances. This peace provides resilience in the face of challenges, a calm that allows individuals to remain steady amidst the chaos of life. Spiritual wealth also enriches relationships. Those who are spiritually wealthy tend to be more present, compassionate, and understanding with others. They are not driven by the need to impress or to accumulate wealth for the sake of status, but instead are focused on building meaningful connections. Relationships rooted in spiritual wealth are based on mutual respect, understanding and love, and they tend to be more fulfilling and lasting. By prioritizing spiritual wealth, individuals can cultivate deeper connections with their family, friends, and colleagues, fostering environments where emotional and personal growth are nurtured. Additionally, spiritual wealth provides clarity and direction in decision-making. In the face of choices, particularly those involving money or material success, those who are spiritually wealthy tend to make decisions that align with their greater values and long-term vision, rather than being swayed by short-term gains or societal pressures. This wisdom in decision-making is rooted in a sense of spiritual grounding that helps individuals discern what is truly important in life. Spiritual wealth allows individuals to approach money, success, and wealth in a way that does not compromise their integrity, while also ensuring that their pursuits are aligned with their higher purpose. Finally, spiritual wealth is about leaving a lasting legacy. The impact of a financially successful life can be measured in terms of wealth accumulation, but the impact of a spiritually wealthy life is often felt in the hearts of those who are touched by that individual's generosity, wisdom, and love. A spiritually wealthy person's legacy is built on the positive influence they have on others, the meaningful contributions they make to their community, and the values they instill in future generations. It's a wealth that continues to enrich lives long after material possessions have faded away. In conclusion, while financial wealth can provide comfort and security, spiritual wealth offers a deeper, more enduring richness. It transforms how we view success, happiness, and fulfillment. Spiritual wealth enables us to live with purpose, peace, and balance, and it shapes how we interact with others and the world around us. It encourages generosity, compassion, and love, creating a ripple effect that touches many lives. In a world that often values material success above all else, spiritual wealth reminds us that true wealth lies not in what we accumulate, but in the quality of the life we live and the positive impact we have on others. Guarding your future is one of the most essential responsibilities we have in life. It is not simply about securing wealth or building a retirement plan. It's about safeguarding everything that contributes to our long-term well-being, our financial security, health, relationships, and personal growth. But too often, people become consumed with the present moment, neglecting the fact that today's decisions directly impact tomorrow's opportunities. The future is not something that just happens to us. It is something that we shape with our choices, actions, and mindset. To guard your future is to take proactive steps to ensure that you have the resources, stability, and foundation needed to thrive in the years to come. The foundation of guarding your future is rooted in foresight. It's about looking ahead and understanding that the decisions you make today will determine the quality of your life tomorrow. Financial planning is a critical aspect of this, but it also encompasses all other areas of life. Whether it's setting goals for your career, planning for your family's well-being, or taking care of your mental and physical health, foresight allows you to make informed choices that will have lasting benefits. People who guard their future don't simply react to circumstances as they arise, but actively prepare and adjust their course to align with their long-term vision. Financial stability is a cornerstone of future security, and it begins with discipline and intentionality. Guarding your future financially means creating a safety net that can weather life's inevitable challenges. This could include saving regularly, investing wisely, and avoiding debt that could undermine your long-term goals. Planning for retirement or unexpected emergencies is part of the larger picture of ensuring that you are not caught off guard in times of need. It's important to understand that while financial security is vital, it is not solely about amassing wealth. It's about making strategic decisions that will support a comfortable and stress-free future. Taking charge of your health is another fundamental way to protect your future. Many people spend the early parts of their lives taking their physical well-being for granted, but as time passes, the effects of neglecting one's health become more apparent. A future with good health is not something that simply occurs, it's something that requires consistent effort. Guarding your future means maintaining a healthy lifestyle by eating well, exercising regularly, getting adequate sleep, and managing stress. By taking care of your body now, you are laying the groundwork for a future where you can enjoy your wealth, relationships, and personal achievements to the fullest. Relationships are another crucial part of the future that must be nurtured today. It's easy to assume that loved ones will always be there, but the reality is that relationships require attention, effort, and care. Guarding your future means investing in your connections with others, family, friends, colleagues, and mentors. These relationships provide emotional support, opportunities for growth, and a sense of community. Building and maintaining strong, healthy relationships ensures that you will have a solid support network when life's inevitable challenges arise. In the absence of a meaningful connection with others, wealth or material success will feel hollow. Therefore, cultivating meaningful relationships is integral to creating a future of fulfillment and joy. Education and personal development are other key elements in guarding your future. Knowledge and skills are assets that no one can take away from you. In an ever-changing world, the ability to adapt, learn, and grow is one of the most powerful ways to ensure your future success. Whether it's continuing your education, learning new skills, or expanding your professional network, personal development keeps you prepared for the opportunities that lie ahead. The more you invest in your mind and your capabilities, the better equipped you will be to face future challenges and seize new opportunities as they arise. Furthermore, it's essential to take ownership of your time and manage it wisely. Time once spent cannot be regained, making it one of the most valuable resources you have. Guarding your future requires you to make conscious decisions about how you spend your time today. Are you using your time productively? Or are you allowing distractions to divert you from your long-term goals? Effective time management is an art that helps you focus on what matters most, whether it's advancing your career, spending quality time with loved ones, or dedicating yourself to personal growth. The future is shaped by the way you spend your present moment, so being intentional with your time is an act of protecting your future self. It's also important to guard your future emotionally and mentally. Mental resilience, emotional stability, and a positive mindset are powerful tools for navigating the ups and downs of life. Guarding your future emotionally means taking steps to build your emotional intelligence, handle stress effectively, and protect yourself from negative influences. The ability to stay grounded and calm in difficult situations is essential for long-term success. By cultivating emotional well-being, you equip yourself to face challenges with strength, creativity, and clarity, ensuring that setbacks don't define your future. As you focus on the present, you must also recognize that the future will not always unfold the way you expect. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected events can alter the course of your plans. Guarding your future means being adaptable and resilient in the face of these changes. It's not about having complete control over every aspect of your life, but rather being prepared to pivot when necessary. A flexible mindset allows you to embrace change as an opportunity rather than a setback. When you guard your future, you build the mental and emotional agility necessary to adjust and move forward no matter what life throws your way. Finally, guarding your future is about ensuring that you leave a legacy, a lasting impact on the people in the world around you. The choices you make today ripple through the generations to come. Whether through the values you instill in your children, the contributions you make to your community, or the difference you make in the lives of others. Guarding your future isn't only about personal gain, it's about creating a future that reflects your values and beliefs, one that improves the world for those who come after you. By living with integrity, generosity, and purpose, you not only secure your future, but also contribute to the collective well-being of society. In conclusion, guarding your future is a lifelong process that requires intentional planning, discipline, and effort. It involves taking responsibility for your financial health, physical well-being, relationships, personal growth, and time management. By making conscious decisions today and preparing for tomorrow, you ensure that you create a future that aligns with your deepest values, desires, and aspirations. Life may be unpredictable, but when you guard your future with foresight, resilience, and purpose, you are better equipped to navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. In conclusion, guarding your future is not merely about securing wealth or planning for tomorrow. It's about creating a life that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations. It requires the courage to make decisions today that will shape a stronger, more meaningful tomorrow. By investing in your financial health, personal growth, relationships, and well-being, you are laying the foundation for a future filled with purpose, peace, and fulfillment. And remember, the future is not something that simply happens to you. It is something you actively create with every choice you make today. So guard your future with intention, wisdom, and resilience, knowing that the actions you take now will echo through the years, creating a legacy of strength, success, and impact for generations to come. Your future is in your hands. Protect it, nurture it, and make it a reflection of the greatness you are destined to achieve.